Fans, here we are for a consolation game between the Halstead Dragons and the Minneapolis Lady Lions. It's first ever meeting between the two teams for both the girls and the boys that will be playing for the championship tomorrow afternoon, Saturday. This is Friday, December the 10th, 2004, here at the Sacred Heart Blue and Gold Classic at Bicentennial Center, Salina. Vic Goeth, Dale Leach, and Mike Perry will be joining us momentarily.
Ladies took a step up this year in this tournament, Dale. Last year they were played for the 7th and 8th place.
Quite an advancement.
This year they're playing for 3rd and 4th.
Talked with Coach a little bit last night, and he felt that the teams were pretty similar in talent and height and everything. So it'll be a pretty evenly matched game, hopefully. That was exciting.
See if the girls can come out of the gate like they did the other night against Bennington. Wednesday night, that matchup with Southeast Saline, we looked a little bit timid when we first started. Lady Lions are going to be in the home white, top side of the bracket. Halstead Lady Dragons will be in the road blues.
Halstead, if I'm not mistaken, is west of Hutchison? Or west of Newton? It's west of Newton.
I think it's west of Newton, I believe.
Yeah.
Jordan Crossan with a big night the other night against Southeast Saline Trojans. See if she can match that again this evening. The rest of the girls get on track.
Need her 5'11" frame, doing everything we can underneath the basket, don't we? So we're set for tip-off here.
Half will be going from right to left. Start the first half.
Like I said, similar. There are a lot of similarities between the team. They're two tallest people, or they have two 5'10" players. We have 5'9" and 5'11", and from there on down.
I'm going to go out on a limb, though, Dale, and I'm going to guess that they probably don't have the speed in the front court that we're going to
probably do not. They were beaten pretty handily by Sacred Heart, but that happens to a lot of people, so can't badmouth them for that. Mallory Goeth set for the tip-off.
And we're underway. Minneapolis controls the tip. Audie Atwell with the ball. Swings it to Crossan. He swings it over to Perry. Perry to Frazier. Looking inside to Goeth. Back to the top of the key to Atwell. She backs it out, resets the offense. Jess Perry steps out on the right side. Halstead starts out in the man-to-man. Mallory with the ball at the top of the key. Looking inside, Jordan Crossan. Jordan with a nice look inside. The ball's up and off the back of the rim. Rebound by Halstead. Lady Dragons are on the offensive now. Drive into the paint, kicks back out to the wing. Minneapolis in a man-to-man. Swings it to the right, down to the baseline. Mallory with the defense. Skip pass across the court to the wing. Kick back outside. Jess Perry with a hand on it. She goes for the steal, but it's picked back up by the Lady Dragons. That's going to be a turnover. No, Halstead covers it up and gets it back out to the top of the key. Lady Lions and Mallory steps in, picks that pass off. Minneapolis goes the other way on the turnover. Jess Perry's pushing it Down to Atwell on the wing. Kicks it inside to Crossan. Crossan with a nice move inside. Mallory goes down the lane for the rebound. It's going to be a jump ball. The ball will go to Halstead on the alternate possession. Lady Dragons with the ball out of bounds. Nice look inside by Atwell to get that ball to Crossan. She turns and puts it up. It's just right off the front of the rim. Close to a tie up there. Jessica Perry right there with some quick hands. She gets the ball tied up, and that's going to be Minneapolis ball.
Jessica looks like she's afraid she can have a foul call onto there, but
you put that ball out in front of Jess or Audie, and they will take it away from you. Nice look inside. Goes to the rack. She's fouled. She'll go to the line. She'll shoot 2. Ladies looking to the inside early. We've had 3 shots in the paint so far. Unable to connect on any one of them.
Looks like those shots will be there unless things change. We just need to start knocking them down.
Free throw attempts up, and it's good. Minneapolis scores first point of the game, 1-0. 6:22 to go in the opening quarter. Second attempt on the way. It's off the back of the rim. Jordan Crossan right there gets a hand on it. Ball.
Audie did the splits.
Audie Atwell with one of those nice volleyball split moves. She gets the ball. Nice look down low to get it into Crossan, and she's fouled by number 43 for the Lady Dragons. Jordan will go to the line. She'll shoot 2. It's going to be the second team foul. That'll be the second team foul on the Lady Dragons. Crossan goes to the line for 2. Jordan's first free throw attempt off the front of the rim and out. Second throw to come. And it's nothing but net. Minneapolis up 2-0. Minneapolis with full court man-to-man press there. Halstead gets it across the timeline, gets it over here on the right wing. Perry with the pressure, skip pass to the left side. Crossan steps out and gets a hand on that ball. It's going to be Halstead's ball out of bounds. Nice step across there, Dale, for Jordan Crossan to get a hand on that, deny that entry pass.
Mm-hmm.
Out on the wing, Halstead spots for a 3. It's in and out. Rebound Halstead. She puts it right back up. Jessa with the rebound, streaking down the floor. Audie Atwell, she goes in for the layup. Off the front of the rim. Mallory jumps in for the steal on the tip. Ball's out of bounds off the Lady Lions. We'll go the other way. Halstead with the inbound. 2-0, still early in the quarter. 5:40 to go. Minneapolis, full court man-to-man pressure. Jarrah Shoemaker up off the bench. Nice defense by Krista Frazier. She tips that ball out. Swings it around to Perry on the left side, gets it down low to Goeth. She kicks the top free throw circle. Frazier, nice little run, jump shot. 4-0 Minneapolis lead. Jarrah Shoemaker and Megan Donovan at the scorer's table set to check in. We got a whistle and a foul going to be called on Jordan Crossan as she tries to deny the sideline to Halstead. She's called for the blocking foul.
Shoemaker Donovan come in for Frazier and who Goeth?
Mallory Goeth.
Yeah, okay.
Atwell with the defense. Get the ball into the paint. Donovan collapses on that. 3-point shot from the top of the circle. Jordan Crossan goes up for the rebound, but Jarrah Shoemaker comes down with it. Gets the ball to Jess Perry, and she takes it to the timeline, down to the left wing to Audie Atwell. Back to the top of the circle, over to Jarrah Shoemaker. Atwell backs it back out, sets the offense. Donovan pops out. She gets the pass to the top of the key. Looking inside, Perry with the ball. Crossan pops out. And we're going to get an illegal screen, I believe, called on Megan Donovan. That's Megan's first foul, second team foul for the Lady Lions. Halstead with the ball out of bounds as Mallory Goeth checks back in. Jordan Crossan will take a rest. Brooke Eckert in the ball game for Jessa Perry. Halstead able to get the ball across the timeline down to the corner. Atwell tries to deny that pass. They're going to drop it in over the top. Goes right there, hands straight up in the air, but she's going to get whistled for the foul. Mallory got there just a little bit late. She picks up the foul.
Must have thought she wasn't set.
That'll put Halstead on the line, shooting 2. First free throw attempt's good. Second free throw attempt's on the way, and it's good. 4-2, Minneapolis with the lead. 4:12 to go in the opening period. Atwell brings the ball down, kicks it back over to Goeth. Swings it across to Shoemaker. Shoemaker to the middle, across the timeline. She gets it down to Eckert. Eckert's going to get called for the traveling violation. Another turnover by the Lady Lions. Halstead will have the inbound.
Oh, there's a walk.
Halstead gets away with the traveling violation there right in front of the official. He never calls it. Skip pass across court, back out the top of the circle. Minneapolis backs into the. Halstead gets it down there low. Eckert comes away with the rebound. Shoemaker with the ball headed up the floor. Gets it down to Atwell. Atwell back out to Shoemaker. Swings it to the side. Mallory with the ball on the wing. She takes a step. That's going to be off Halstead, I believe, and it's going to be white ball. Mallory looking for an pass inside to Megan Donovan down on the lower blocks. The ball's knocked out of bounds by Halstead.
Jessica Perry replaces Audie Atwell.
Shoemaker inbounds it to Eckert. Eckert tries to swing it into Mallory, and the ball's picked off and stolen by Halstead. Tipped out of bounds by Minneapolis. Good recovery by Megan Donovan as she knocks the ball out of bounds. Halstead gets it down low into the paint. Halstead's ball under their own basket. Kicks it out the top of the circle. Back top of the key. She's going to drive the paint. She puts it on the floor. Kicks it back out. Minneapolis, good defense there. Jessica Perry, good quick hands, and she gets a steal, and she's going to be fouled by number 11. Number 11 trying to recover off of that bad pass. Jessica Perry with the steal. Frazier back in the game. Eckert takes a seat on the Minneapolis bench. Megan Donovan keys it in for the Lions. Donovan forced the pass in bounds. Perry not with good possession there. Ball goes out of bounds off Minneapolis. Halstead kicks it out the top of the circle. Reset the offense. Back over on the left wing. Skip pass to the right wing. Back to the top of the key. Sticks it out there far enough for Perry to get a steal, and she's going to take it the full length of the floor. Count the bucket. Minneapolis up 6-2. 2:47 to go in the opening period. And there's Jessica Perry right there back on defense. Good pressure. Halstead able to get the ball down low on the baseline.
Timeout Minneapolis. The score 6-4 in favor of the Lions. 2:34 to go in the first quarter.
Coach Darrow seeing something on that defensive set that he did not like because there was 2 people open on the baseline and nobody there to cover either one of them. He takes a timeout, 30-second timeout. Let the girls know to cover that baseline up. Hustle back on the defensive end. Minneapolis with a 6-4 lead. Now have the ball out of bounds. Halstead with a little full court pressure of their own. Donovan sets it inbound the ball. She gets it into Frazier. Frazier turns, gets across the timeline. Out to Perry at the top of the circle. Sets the offense. Swings it Donovan down to Atwell. Frazier with the ball at the top of the key. Over to Jessa Perry. Perry takes it to the right side, looks baseline. Frazier looks inside to Donovan. Ball picked off, goes out of bounds off of Halstead. Minneapolis done inbound under their own basket. Nice inbound pass to go. If she goes up, brings it down, back up for the shot. She's fouled. She'll go to the line again to shoot 2. Be the 14th foul on the Lady Dragons. Mallory's first free throw attempt's up, and it's in. 7-4 Minneapolis. Second throw's on the way. Front of the rim, tipped out by Megan Donovan. Mallory drives back to the hole, and she puts it back up. Minneapolis fighting for the rebound. Halstead cleans the board off.
Oh!
How can he?
Oh!
Standing straight up and down with her hands. That was a terrible call by the official.
My.
Hands straight up and down. And he calls her for a hold. That's the second foul on Mallory. She comes out of the ball game. Halstead spots for a 3. It's off the rim. Rebound by Atwell. Minneapolis headed back the other way. Atwell with the turnover. And Halstead's back on their way.
7-4 Lions, 1:30 to go in the first quarter.
Minneapolis in man-to-man defense. Halstead with the ball down the corner, skip pass across court. They're looking inside the big gal. Jess Perry's got her front on her. We go in the lane. Atwell with the rebound. Minute to go in the period. Minneapolis with a 7-4 lead. Frazier looking inside to cross and crossing off the.
Oh.
Needs to put that ball off the glass, Dale.
Yep.
Just
a great steal.
Quick hands right out there to steal it back away, and she goes in for the layup.
She's a fire plug.
Skip pass across court and picked off by Megan Donovan. Turnover by the Halstead Dragons. Minneapolis headed the other way. Atwell gets it down to Frazier. Frazier steps in, passes it off to Crossan. Ball's picked off. There's Jessa Perry there almost with another turnover. Shot from the side for 3, picked off, rebound by Audie Atwell. She gets it down to Perry. She heads down the floor.
No foul.
Contact underneath the basket, no foul called.
9-4 after a 1 quarter play in favor of the Minneapolis Lions.
Halstead with the inbound, starts the second quarter. 9-4 Minneapolis lead. Minneapolis in a man-to-man defense. Ann Labus is checked in for the Lions, as Jared Shoemaker also. Good defense in the middle by Minneapolis. A little running one-hander, Jordan Crossan.
Nice rebound.
Cleans off the glass.
Whoa.
Shoemaker gets it down low.
Could have traveled there, I
Gets
think.
it back out to Atwell. Atwell looking down low. Shoemaker takes it into the paint. Out to Labus.
Too strong off the
Shoemaker's
backboard.
Quick hands, picks that rebound off.
Turnover on Jared Shoemaker.
Ladies with another turnover down low. Halstead gets the ball down low. Nice little 4-foot jumper. Brings Halstead to within 3. And that's going to be another turnover by the Lions. Minneapolis with another bad pass. Halstead picks it off. They head back the other way. They trail 9-6. 3-point shot from the top of the circle. Kept in play.
Yeah, I think there ought to be some travel in there somewhere.
It's probably a good thing I'm not coaching down there, Dale, because I've probably already had 2 technicals and been thrown out.
Blown your stack, huh?
Perry looks inside. She throws the ball out of bounds.
She must have thought Crossan was going to go the other way.
Turnovers right now are just killing Minneapolis. Minneapolis with a 3-point lead, 9-6. Crossan goes up, knocks that pass back as they try to go over the top of it.
3-on-1.
Perry headed the other way. She kicks it back out to Atwell. Shoemaker with the ball up top of the circle. Kicks it back to Atwell, and we set the offense. Crossan pops out top of the circle. Look inside. Swings it over to Labus. Labus to Perry. Nice look inside to Atwell. Atwell goes up. She's going to get called for traveling.
For some reason, I didn't see her shuffle her feet, but
no movement of the feet, nothing like we saw down here at the other end, but Minneapolis picking up full court pressure. Full court trap. Skip past left wing. Bring it back over here to the baseline. Shots up and off. Crossan with another good rebound. Shoemaker goes the other way from Minneapolis.
As cold as we've been inside, they've been cold outside. Just as cold.
And that's a good thing.
Yes.
Perry looks to drive inside. Kicks back out to Donovan. Donovan swings it to Atwell. Atwell looking inside. Jordan Crossan pops the top of the circle.
Timeout, coach says. Full timeout. 5:06 to go in the second quarter. It's 9-6. The Lions over the Halstead Dragons. The Lions will inbound after calling the timeout.
Minneapolis to inbound. Donovan looks to the wing. Kicks it inside to Crossan with a nice strong move inside. Atwell there for the rebound. And don't tell me it's going to be a foul on Minneapolis. Imagine that.
Foul on Minneapolis, number 42, Jordan Crossan. Serve first personal foul. 15 foul.
Big Crossan's second foul. Halstead gets the ball down low and takes it off the glass for a layup. Brings them to within 1. It's 9-8. Minneapolis with a 1-point lead.
Shot was blocked. Donovan gets it. Over to Shoemaker. Cross on the rebound. Knocked away from
Perry
her.
with the rebound. She goes back up, gets another rebound. Quick hands, keeps the ball alive. Jessup runs it down. Minneapolis with 3 or 4 rebounds in that flurry, but unable to get the ball in. It's going to be a jump ball. Minneapolis will retain possession.
And Labus comes in for Jordan Crossan.
Krista Frazier, she's coming in for Audie Atwell.
Some of Krista's three-pointers start popping in. That'd make a difference too.
I would say you need to get the outside shots to fall so the opens the inside up. Jared Shoemaker from the baseline for a 2. but we're getting the ball inside. We're just not, we're not finishing. Minneapolis with half-court trap. Halstead spots for a shot from the wing. They pull down a rebound.
Donna with a nice rebound. She's fouled. Scores 11-8 Lions.
That foul was called by the official on the backside who didn't even have a look at it, and the official out front here who was looking right at it.
Sucking his thumb, I guess.
Still has his hands in his pocket.
5 fouls each. Second personal on number 11.
Donovan to key it in for Minneapolis. Gets it into Perry, and here goes Jessa on her way. Crosses half court.
Donovan stepped on the line. Fortunately, the ref didn't see it.
Shoemaker swings it to Frazier on the wing. Frazier pops it back out to Jessa Perry. Backs it out, resets the offense. Down to the baseline for Frazier. Frazier for three. In and out. Minneapolis almost with the rebound there. Spot from the wing. In and out. That's going to be short. Shoemaker with the rebound. Minneapolis heads back the other way.
She'll take it to the hoop. No, she's fouled.
Have the entire floor. She goes in for a shot. She's fouled. She'll go to the line. She'll shoot two. 16 foul called on the Lady Dragons. Shoemaker's first free throw is good. That extends Minneapolis' lead to 4. As Atwell and Eckert come back in, check in for the Lions.
Perry and Frazier sit down.
Mr. Frazier will take a seat. Shoemaker's second throw on the way, and it's nothing but net.
13-8 Lions. 3:02 to go in the half.
Minneapolis applying pressure. Surprised Eckert didn't get called for a hand check there. Halstead gets it down the baseline. They're going to drive the paint. Takes it off the glass for two.
Good drive.
Nice move to the inside by the Lady Dragons. She takes it off the glass for a two-point shot. Lavis kicks it back out to Atwell, who swings it over to Shoemaker. Eckert with the ball, kicks it back out to the top. Shoemaker with a dribble penetration, a little 10-foot jumper. That's good.
15-10 Lions, 2:10 to go.
That ball is going to be thrown out the end line by the Halstead Lady Dragons. Turnover to Minneapolis. Lady Lions with a 5-point lead, 15-10. We got 2:04 left to go in the half.
She must have one of our cheerleaders over there with a blue uniform for the Dragons or something.
Number 10, Jessa Perry, Minneapolis lineup.
Perry off the bench and in for Shoemaker. Jared will take a rest. Halstead sets up in a full court press. Ball tipped on the inbound by Halstead, but gets it in. Lavis catches Perry going to the basket. She's going to be fouled. She's going to put Perry on the line, shooting two. 17th foul by the Lady Dragons, so that'll put Minneapolis in the 1-1 for the rest of the half. 1:58 to go. First throw's off the back of the rim. Frazier in for Eckert. Perry's second free throw attempt is good. 16-10 Minneapolis lead. Full court press. Nice hustle by Perry as she runs down. Tries for the steal, but the ball goes out of bounds.
Too bad she ever has to sit down and rest, you know.
Halstead with the inbound. Swings it over to the right side. Swing it back to left wing. Back top of the key. Frazier with the defense. Atwell steps in, gets a hand on it, almost gets a turnover. They drop it into the baseline. That's in and out.
Well, they've had several of those.
And Halstead comes back with the rebound and puts it back in for the stick back. They get it into Perry, and Perry heads the other way. Push off on number 32, no call. We're going to get a traveling called on Megan Donovan.
Don't you have 2 steps? Judgment call, I guess.
1:24 left to go in the half. Minneapolis with a 4-point lead, 16-12. Perry right there with the pressure.
Foul on Shoemaker.
Shoemaker comes over to a little backside help, and she's get called for the foul. It's going to be the 16th foul on Minneapolis. Halstead swings it to the left side for a 3, and it's good. That's going to bring them to within 1, 16-15. Minneapolis gets the ball into Jessica Perry. She's fouled. She'll go to the line, and she'll shoot 1-1.
That's the 8th team foul. 54 seconds to go.
Following the Dragons, number 32, Steph Hillsbaugh. Third personal foul. 8th team foul. Number 10, Jessica Perry. On the line.
That's the 3rd foul on number 32 for the Lady Dragons.
Good.
And she's going to get probably sit down for the rest of the first half. Just 54 seconds left to go. Perry on the line for a 1-on-1. Jess's first free throw attempt rolls off over the front of the rim and in. So she'll have the bonus throw. Minneapolis up 17-15. Second free throw attempt. It's rattles in. 18-15, 3-point lead for Minneapolis. Under a minute to play. Perry with the pressure. Man-to-man pressure by the Lady Lions. Halstead swinging around the perimeter. Look down low, and it's covered up by Ann Labus. Nice defense by Labus. Donovan goes for the steal. She just misses it. .18 seconds to go. Halstead playing for the last shot. Shoemaker on the defense out top. Ball down to the corner. Kick back out to the top of the key. We got 5 seconds to shoot. Halstead going on the drive. She drives in the lane, and we're going to get a foul called with 0.4 of a second.
And they're going to call her an act of shooting.
Huh? Shoemaker, and I believe that's her second.
I think that's a stretch to call that an act of shooting myself.
Audie Atwell. Thought the official said 22. First free throw attempts off for the Lady Dragons. Second throw's up and in. So it's going to be an 18-16 Minneapolis lead at the half.
Tight fought game, just like Coach thought it would be. Pretty poor shooting percentage on both sides, but making it this way, actually.
The defense has been pretty good.
Yeah, it has.
But the turnovers
and poor shooting percentages
on the board.
Killing both squads. Well, we're back with second half action shortly in this third place consolation game between the Halstead Dragons and the Minneapolis Lady Lions.
First half stats for Minneapolis. Well played first half. 8 of the 18 points came off free throw line. 10 points from the field on field goals, 2-pointers. Mallory and Jordan both have 2 fouls apiece. 9 steals by Lady Lions in first half. Jessica Perry with 5 steals, and ladies did a real good job on the defensive board. 11 defensive rebounds and 4 offensive rebounds. Minneapolis was 8 of 12 at the free throw line, which is a pretty good clip for Lady Lions, probably about 60%. We keep shooting free throws real well and keep that pressure on. Created quite a few turnovers, and we're ready for the second half.
Oh, you can continue.
And we're set for second half action. Halstead inbounds it, starts the second half. Minneapolis in man-to-man defense. Perry with some good pressure. Goa steps out for the steal. It's just picked up. Number 11 hits a little jumper inside the lane. That ties the score at 18 apiece. Perry crosses the timeline, gets it down to the baseline, takes it to go up off the glass. That ball shot too hard off the glass. Rebounded by Halstead.
Oh, traveling, yeah.
Halstead called for the traveling violation. Turnover to Minneapolis. Still inbounds on the side court. Atwell with the ball. Kicks it over to Goeth on the right side. Goeth tries to drop it into Crossan. Crossan with a nice drive down to the basket, takes it off the glass, so that falls in for appointment from Minneapolis. Jordan Crossan with a good move to the bucket. Little trap right there. They get it in over the top. Minneapolis right there for the rebound, but unable to control it. Goes out of bounds off Jordan Crossan, I believe, and it's going to be inbounded by Halstead under their own basket. Halstead swings it down, kick it to the inside. Turnaround jumper off the glass. Mallory with the rebound. Here comes Atwell. She's going to take it all the way. She's going to get fouled. She'll go to the line. She'll shoot 2. Atwell with the drive. She's fouled. Audie saw an opening there, and she decided to take it all the way in. First free throw's off the glass, off the rim, off the glass, and in. Audie's second throw's up. It's off the front of the rim, bounces out. That's going to be a tie-up, and it'll be Minneapolis ball on the alternate possession as Krista Frazier steps in there, jumps, gets a hand on there for the rebound, ties it up against Halstead. Atwell to key it in for Minneapolis. She gets it into Frazier to the corner, drops it into Crossan. Crossan with a nice dribble move to the inside in the paint.
Yes.
Takes it off the glass and puts it up for 2.
That's what we're missing in the first
back
half.
Up by 5, 23-18. Halstead looking to move inside. No block out there. She's allowed to follow her own shot. She takes it off the glass for 2. Atwell brings it right back down for Minneapolis. Crossan swings it to Perry. Perry out top at the ball. Minneapolis sets the offense. Jess turns the corner. Takes it off the glass. Crossan with a rebound. She's back up. Bounces off the rim. Mallory gets the rebound. She goes up. She takes it off the rim, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line. She'll shoot 2.
Halstead number 23, Ashley Shaw. Her third personal foul. Second team foul.
Mallory with 2 throws. First one's on its way, and it rolls off.
Minneapolis shooting 2. Michael Holmes, number 20, in the long game for Halstead.
Second free throw attempt on its way. It's Hart off the back of the rim, rebounded by Halstead. They head back the other way. Perry right there with the pressure. You're going to get number 5 with a push off. Skip pass across to Weedle. She tries to stick it in there. Crossan almost gets a hand on it. That's going to be the third foul call on Mallory Goeth. That's going to be
Minneapolis number 44, Valerie Gowen. It's her third personal foul.
she's coming out. She'll take a seat. Megan Donovan.
13, Megan Donovan. Number 22, Jared Shoemaker. Into the long game for Minneapolis.
Well, unfortunately, she has 2 more to give.
Picked off on the inbound by Jessa Perry. Megan Donovan up for the shot. Jordan Crossan with a good follow.
Yes.
Rebounding in, and that'll be a +1 for Jordan Crossan.
Basket good by Jordan Crossan, number 42. Foul number 20. For Halstead. Megan Holmes. It's her first personal foul. 13th foul.
Crossan's free throw attempt is up off the front of the rim. It's going to be rebounded by Halstead. Mayap's going to pick up a little. Oh, that's got him.
That smelled of traveling, didn't it? Or don't dribble.
Looked to me like she picked it up and put it back down again. Shoemaker with the defense out top. Baseline back out the top. Wheeler's going to drive into the paint. She throws up a one-hander. It's going to be rebounded by Crossan. Tied up. It's going to stay with Halstead on the alternate possession. Lady Lions back up by 5, 25-20. We got 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Perry with a nice steal. She tips it away from the. She goes in for the layup. Count it. Minneapolis up by 7 now, 27-20. Here goes Jessa Perry back on defense again. And she's going to get called for the foul.
Timeout on the floor, called by Halstead.
Timeout on the floor. Minneapolis with a 7-point lead, 27-20, 4:40 to go in the third quarter.
Is that our first or second team foul?
Should be our second because Mallory's got one.
Yeah, they just haven't changed it on the board. Second team foul. I don't know how many fouls it is on Jessa.
I believe that's Jessa's second, but I'm not sure. Is that Jessa's second foul, Mike?
Being real slow putting it up there.
They called a foul on Jess, I believe, or did they get the timeout first? Maybe Mike says they got a timeout called before the foul.
Must be because there's nothing changed up there.
Must have been a timeout, no foul.
Fortunate.
Halstead to inbound under their own basket. Minneapolis comes out. Set the defense. Corner's wide open. She spots up from inside there. Jordan Crossan goes up with a nice rebound. Perry headed the other way for the Lady Lions. Take it top the key to Crossan over to Atwell. Atwell tries to drop it into Donovan. It's picked off by Halstead. Long pass down the court. Kicks back out top to Weedle. Swing it back to the top of the key. Shoemaker with a defense. Halstead working the ball around the perimeter. Minneapolis denying the inside. There's Perry with some quick hands again. She's going to go in for another layup. And she's fouled, no call.
Shoemaker the rebound.
Shoemaker with a rebound.
No foul.
Now we're going to get a foul call finally. Day late with the whistle. It's going to be on the floor, so it'll be Minneapolis ball out of bounds.
Fourth team foul on the Lady Dragons.
Inbound to Shoemaker to the corner. She looks at the three, puts the ball on the floor, kicks to the wing to Perry. Back down to Atwell. Crossan takes it out, resets the offense. Perry brings it to the right side. Looks at Jordan, kicks it back out to Perry. Perry spots for three. There's down the baseline to Shoemaker. Shoemaker off the rim. But Atwell jerks down that rebound. And she's able to get it out to Crossan. Swatted out of bounds by Halstead. Minneapolis with the ball inbound on the side.
Second for call, number 24 is the ball game for Halstead.
Minneapolis still with a 7-point lead, 27-20. We got 3:05 left to go in the third quarter. Inbound to Perry. Perry steps up, looks inside to Crossan. Crossan dribble move into the base, into the paint. Atwell comes down with a rebound. She goes up with the shot off the glass and in. Count it for Minneapolis. That extends the lead to 9, 29-20. Perry's going to pick up on the defense. She's going to go for the steal.
6 offensive boards so far in this third quarter, Dick. Alone on the offensive glass for Minneapolis.
Minneapolis with 6 offensive rebounds so far in the third quarter.
Like Shoemaker picks up a foul there.
No help from the official on that one, as coach trying to get a traveling violation called before the foul was called, but absolutely no help there. Shoemaker called for the foul. Frazier in for Perry. Shoemaker with good defense. Swing it back down to the baseline. 12-footer. Good by Douglas for Halstead. That cuts the lead to 7, 29-22. Atwell with the ball. Atwell kicks it out top of the key. Shoemaker with the ball. Gets it into Crossan. Crossan looks out. Baseline to Frazier. Drops it down to Donovan. Donovan backs in as she goes up for the shot. Halstead out of there with the rebound. They pull it back out front.
(29-24) Lions.
Look by Garnett there. She gets the nice little 6-7 foot jumper. Cuts the lead to 5, 29-24. Atwell drops, kicks it over to Frazier for 3 from the corner. That's good. Krista Frazier 1 of 2 from the 3-point line tonight. That puts Minneapolis back on top by 8, 32-24. Halstead looking inside. Donovan with the good defense on number 11. Skip pass cross court. Crossan with the defense. She needs to turn and face that. Ball in the corner looking for Wheeler Cutton. Kick back out to the wing. Shoemaker with her hands all over the... Atwell steps in front of that.
Wheeler steals it back before she gets the layup.
Halstead back the other way. Minneapolis steals the ball. Halstead steals it right back. Wheeler's going to spot up for 3 from the top of the key. That's off front rim. Jordan Crossan with a good rebound. She's going to get fouled. We got the official on the baseline calls the foul. Official on the baseline whistles the foul. The other official steps in, whistles jump ball. How does the foul call not overrule? Another terrible bit of officiating so far during this game. Jessa Perry back in the game for the Lions. She brings it across the timeline. She backs it back out. Minneapolis going to set up the offense.
12 seconds.
Lions looking for the last shot. Perry gets it to Labus. Labus swings it to Shoemaker. Shoemaker on the dribble. Gets it to Frazier. Frazier from the corner. That's going to be the quarter. Minneapolis will take an 8-point lead into the fourth quarter, 32-24.
A good shot, just didn't fall.
Mallory Goeth and Jordan Crossan check back in for the Lady Lions to start the fourth quarter. So the Lions on the floor to start will be Krista Frazier, Jarrah Shoemaker, Jessa Perry, Mallory Goeth, and Jordan Crossan.
So far by quarters, the Lions in the first quarter outscored the Dragons 9-4, in the second quarter 9-8, which made it a much closer game. And but the third quarter blew it open a little more, 14-8 for this present 8-point lead.
Ladies doing a good job on the glass, getting a lot of good rebounds, offensive rebounds, putting herself in possession for the putback.
First half, we missed 4 and only make 1 free throw there in that quarter. So.
1 out of 5 in the free throw department, you say, in that quarter?
The Dragons have 4 fouls. The Lady Lions have 2 going into this final stanza.
Be the Lady Dragons balled inbound to start the fourth quarter. Minneapolis with an 8-point lead, 32-24. Perry with the defensive pressure out front, looking for the steal. Frazier. Shoemaker pops out. Ball to the top of the key. We're going for backs up, set the defense. Mallory steps in front of that pass and steals it. We're headed the other way. Shoemaker breaks to the inside. There's Perry with the ball.
Traveling.
Minneapolis called for the travel. Turnover to the Dragons. Ladies putting up pressure coming down the floor. Jordan trying to get around number 11, get some defensive pressure in there. There's Perry with the steal. Strips her as she goes for the paint. Jessa sticks it back inside.
Another foul on. Go. Will she get about a minute and a half per foul there, Vic? Is that what she's averaging?
I guess when the ball's loose on the floor, you can't go for it. I'm not saying anything about that. That's a travel, and it's not called.
Finally, a tie-up is called. Goes to the Lady Lions. 32-24 still the score. 6:42 to go in the contest.
Atwell with the ball off the line. She crossed the center line. Donovan moves and breaks to the ball. How is that not a foul? She's going across her body. Crossing with a rebound, puts it back off the glass for 2.
Team warning white. For what?
She evidently grabbed the ball as the ball come out of the net. That's a delayed game. Three-point shot from the top of the circle is off the rim. Crossing comes down with the board. Comes out of there. Halstead with the ball. It's going to be off Atwell out of bounds. Halstead will keep possession of the ball underneath their own basket.
Halstead's taking a timeout. 6:03 to go in the game. The Lions up 10. 34-24. You see the first place trophy they're playing for over here, Vic? It's
good size trophy.
Nicer than what they give out for state tournaments.
That's some pretty nice hardware.
Sure is.
Lady Lions hold on. They'll be bringing home a third place plaque.
And the men will be playing, the boys will be playing for that trophy or one like it tomorrow.
Just like it tomorrow evening at 7. And they'll tip off against the
same team, Halstead Dragons.
That's correct.
Who gave Sacred Heart a good game the other night. Scored, that's a good 3-point shooter is the way it sounded. Had one guy that was scoreless in the first game and scored 21 last night.
A big swing, big swing.
Somebody lit a fire underneath him. They don't seem to have any height, but they must be quick and can shoot, from what I've been able to gather.
I'll have to see the quickness. Halstead with the ball inbounds. Goes up for the shot. Crossan wipes the board for the rebound. 5:57 to go in the game. Minneapolis with a 34-24 lead. Atwell brings it across the timeline, looking inside. Kicks it back out to Shoemaker. Shoemaker over to Perry. Perry on the drive. She's going to take it all the way to the rack. Crossan with the rebound. There Shoemaker goes up. Now we're going to get a jump ball.
Could have got Crossan with the foul there, I think. But they didn't.
On the alternate possession, Halstead will inbound. Atwell with a quick hand.
Well, the confusion here between the scorers table and the referees, so that's something.
Perry with good pressure there on the inbound. Jessa looking for another steal. Her eyes are on the ball all the time. They kick it back out the top of the key. Shot goes up. Atwell tracks down the rebound. Blue ball.
.5:14 to go. The score is still 34-24.
Perry almost picks that off, headed the other way. Ball goes out of bounds to Halstead. 5:02 left in the game. 34-24, Lady Lions. There goes Perry again, trying, looking for the steal. Shoemaker, she pops it out of bounds. Stick that ball out in front of them, girls. They're going to try and slap it away from you.
Donovan called for a push-off.
Foul on Minneapolis, 13. Megan Donovan, their second.
Fourth team foul, second person.
As in the ball games on Wednesday night, this official down here just made that call. Has got something against Minneapolis. 12-footer by. That's got to be a foul. Perry goes to track that ball down, and she gets a hip thrown into her. Foul called. Shoemaker brings it across timeline. Gets to Perry.
Timeout. Minneapolis Lions.
Coach Darrell with a full timeout.
4:33 to go in the game. The Lions with an 8-point advantage. 34-26. Halstead's a 3A school, aren't they, Dan?
What's that?
Halstead's a 3A school, aren't
Yes,
they?
yes they are. Coach Darrow setting up the offense, what he wants the girls to run coming out of this timeout. Minneapolis is up by 8, 34-26. And it'll be white ball on the side.
Two juniors, two sophomores, and a freshman out there for the Lions.
4.5 minutes to go. They get it into Shoemaker. She looks inside to Crossan. Crossan with a nice move. Goes across the lane. She's fouled. Jordan goes across the lane, goes to put the shot up, and she's going to be fouled.
Yeah, I hope he told them to work it inside all the rest of the night.
Jordan will go to the line, shoot 2. First throw's on its way, and it's good. 35-26, Minneapolis. Second free throw attempt's on the way. It's off front of the rim, rolls over the top, crawls in. That puts Minneapolis back up on top by 10, 36-26 with 4:25 to go. Minneapolis still playing that pressure defense. Swing to the top, Atwell. They look inside. Back out front, drive into the paint, kicks it back out. Mishandled pass. Weedle drives the lane. She throws up a one-hander that's hard off the rim. Jordan Crossan rips down the board. Minneapolis back the other way. Atwell crosses the timeline. She looks down low to Shoemaker. Shoemaker tries to drop it inside Donovan. Slapped out of bounds by Halstead. Minneapolis have the ball underneath their own basket. Good look inside by Shoemaker. Good defensive effort by the Lady Dragons to get that ball out of bounds. Atwell to pull the trigger for the Lions. Right into Crossan, and we're going to get a foul called. And Jordan's going back to the line. She'll shoot 2 more.
It's 3:56 to go in the game. The Lions a 10-point lead, 36-26.
How many points has she got? Jordan with a double-double right now. 10 points, 10 rebounds. First throw's on the way, and it's good. Extends Minneapolis lead to 11. Second free throw up, and it's in. Rattles home.
Might be our biggest lead of the night there, I'm not sure.
12 points, I believe it is. 38-26. Perry still with the pressure as the Lady Dragons bring the ball up the floor. Donovan goes to try to, that ball's going to go off of Shoemaker's feet, out of bounds. Halstead to inbound under their own basket. Shot from the corner, off the rim, ran down by Shoemaker. Shoemaker's going to bring it all the way for the Lions. Crosses the center line. Switch dribble, takes it in, off the glass. Rebound. Rebound, Lady Dragons. Halstead pushes the ball down the floor. Ball out on the wing. Step up. Block. Megan Donovan jumps out and gets a hand on the ball. There goes Jessa Perry. She's going to take it on in for a layup. Score the basket. Jessa Perry. 40-26. 14-point lead, Lady Lions. 3:09 left to go in the game. Ooh, Perry almost had another steal. Skip pass across to the far side. Brings it right back over. That ball's out of bounds. Minneapolis will have the ball on the turnover. Mallory Goeth and Krista Frazier in for the Lady Lions. And we're going to get a timeout by Halstead coach.
2:56 to go in the game. The Lions with a very comfortable now 14-point lead.
2:56 left to go in the contest. Ladies putting a little move on them here in the fourth quarter.
I hate to say too comfortable, but
turnovers have been a lot less in the second half than they were the first half.
Ladies and gentlemen, following the ball game matches, please stay off the playing floor and also remain in your seats for the presentation of awards.
They apparently didn't turn the clock off.
What's that?
They apparently didn't turn the clock. Oh, there it goes. Okay. I just didn't notice them timing the timeouts up there before.
Lions take the floor out of the timeout, and they'll inbound the ball. 3/4 court. Halstead going to put a little pressure on the ball. Atwell breaks. In the paint, shots up and in. Audie Atwell with a nice move to the paint. 42-26, Minneapolis. Atwell's going to pressure the ball. Back top of the key. Swings it over to the far side. Look inside. Shoemaker with a pickoff. She's going to take it coast to coast, I think. She's going to get layup off the glass and score the bucket. Make it 44-26. Minneapolis out to a 18-point lead. 2:15 to go. Halstead breaks free in the paint, takes one off the glass for two. Atwell brings the ball across the timeline, drops it down to Crossan. Crossan with a spin move.
Shots
Ball
blocked.
going to be out of bounds off. Ball off Minneapolis out of bounds. Halstead will have the inbound. And Jessa Perry steps back in for the Lions, as does Megan Donovan. Perry picks it up to half court. She's looking for the steal. Donovan with a nice rebound. Jump ball. It'll be the Lady Lions ball out of bounds.
Number 3, Brooke Eckert.
1:48 to go in the game. It's 44-28 Minneapolis Lions.
Perry's got the ball in her hands as she brings it up floor. Nice cross dribble. Swings it to the wing to go. It's going to take it all the way to the hole. Off the glass and 2 points. 46-28. Minneapolis back up by 18. 1.5 minutes to go in a game.
See if we can keep her from fouling out in this last minute and a half.
Perry jumps out, almost picks that ball off. Shot long. That official just made that call. Doesn't look like he has a clue what's going on in this ball game. Halstead with the ball inbound. Kick it back out top the key for three. That ball draws rim. Minneapolis across the center line. Brooke Eckert.
Oh, palm the ball.
Going to get called for the traveling violation. Another turnover on the Lady Lions. Unforced error. 1:03 to go in the game.
And Labus comes in the game. Steal.
Pass is thrown right to Krista Frazier. She steals it for the Lions, takes it.
Eckert loses it.
Push off with the elbow and no call. And with good defensive position there, she gets the rebound.
And she's fouled.
And Ann's going to the line to shoot a 1-on-1. This officiating's pathetic. It's pathetic. These guys ought to donate their check to the Christmas fund or something. Labus' first free throw attempt is up and it's off. But Eckert was there with the rebound. Ball goes out of bounds off Minneapolis. Halstead will have it. 38.4 seconds. Minneapolis up 46-28. Coach backed him off full court. Going to pick it up at half court. Goes up over the top.
Go with
Mallory's
the
there to
steal.
pick it off. And no foul there.
Through the hands of
Another turnover
Brooke
by
Eckert.
the Lady Lions.
Frustrated with herself there. I've had those days.
Becker tips it out. Jessa Perry on the run. She's going to the line and she's going to shoot 2. Lions with good defense there. Got another steal. Perry tips it out of there. She chases it down, goes all the way coast to coast. First free throw off the back of the glass. Just a second attempt. On its way. Short of the mark. Rebounded by Halstead. Start the clock.
6 seconds.
A long three-pointer off the back rim.
Not worth the trouble to call the foul. Lady Lions take third here. A 46-28 victory.
Minneapolis, good second half.
How do you like the ceiling, folks?
Minneapolis, a good second half run.
First chance that I can remember the Lady Lions placing in a tournament for quite a while. Very satisfying results. Scored 14 points each in those 2 quarters in that half. And held Dragons to 4 points in that quarter and 8 points in the third.
Good second half. Good second half for Minneapolis.
Third place honors go to the Minneapolis Lions and their coach. These Minneapolis players have performed and received their medals with their names announced.
Lady Lions presented their third place medals by the MHS cheerleaders. And that's second or third time they've mispronounced Ann Lebes's name. And Labus.
Congratulations, Lions, for third place in this annual Blue and Gold Classic.
Lady Lions accepting their third place plaque.
Throughout the year. Thank you for coming. Hope to see you next year.
I don't think the seniors have to fight over who's going to hold on to it.
No. The two of them can easily share it, can't
Lady Lions with just 2 seniors on the team. That's a good second half.
Very good.
I'm going to hand this over to Mr. Perry, and he's going to give you the stats for the game.
Nice, Vic. It was a well-played second half. Lady Lions came out and kept the pressure on them and did a real good job of rebounding and getting started. Got up 10, 12 points and never looked back. Started a little cold on the free throw line there, but then we started making.
Turned it around. Big turnaround from first half, second half. Turnovers, we had several again in the second half, but nothing like the first half, and that's what kept us the score so close in the first half. You know, Minneapolis should have had more than 18 points, you know, in 2 quarters of play, but the turnovers just killed them. But they took care of business in the second half. They come out and they put points on the board.
As I look at the stats here, 2 things jump out at me. I know Mallory was in foul trouble a little bit. Pretty much through the game, her presence inside wasn't there, either Jordan or her, really, in the first half. Jordan kind of come alive in the second half, and 14 rebounds for the game and 13 points for Jordan Crossan, and Jessica Perry had 6 steals. So those 2 things really jumped out at me.
Is that all, or was that just second half?
That's a total.
Oh, okay.
Audra Antwell with 6 points. Krista Frazier with 4. Jessica Perry I had with 11. 6 steals. Audra Antwell, I might add, had 6 rebounds. 2 offensive rebounds, 4 defensive rebounds. Jordan Crossan led the team tonight in scoring and rebounding. 13 points and 14 rebounds. Mallory Goeth ended up with 4 points, and Jara Shoemaker, 6th man there off the bench, does a real good job for Coach Darrow in a couple different positions. She plays underneath and she plays guard position too. Had 4 or 5 rebounds and ended up with 8 points. So really 6 kids contributing to Coach Darrow's team here, and I thought the second half looked a lot better, a little more aggressive, did a lot better job rebounding.
Yeah, and this is something, they're looking better. The first game of the tournament against Bennington, they looked real well. They had a little letdown against Southeast Saline the other night. Come back, rebounded well in tonight's contest, and that speaks hopefully well for the rest of the season, playing like this early in the year. Hopefully they can only go up from here.
You just see a more cohesiveness, confidence between them as they're learning to play together in this sport that not all of them have played together for a while. They're learning each other's roles, and it's starting to fit together.
And they are a young team.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said earlier, we got 2 seniors, just a couple of juniors. The rest are sophomore, freshmen. The ladies, they're young, but they start playing together, like Dale says, and things come together. They'll be pretty tough as the season wears on.
They got a lot of good strengths to build on. They just need to have them all fall in the right place. Well, Mac Perry, Vic Goeth, Dale Leach signing off for the MHS Linebackers here on Channel 37 Galaxy Cablevision. Support these lines. They'll be coming up with some home games, hopefully not too far in the distant future. And follow them on the road, too.
Frazier will come and correct me on this, because Krista did have a 3-ball out there. So
that's right, she did.
Tonight, it's the only 3-ball we made. And Krista had a 1 of 2. And Krista had a deuce in the first half, so she ended up with 5 points there instead of just 4. But had a good look and knocked her down. She has been our 3-point shooter so far this year with 3 or 4 3-pointers, timely 3-pointers.
All right, folks, thanks.